And we are back here on Open. Pregones Theater and 21 Islands International Short Film Fest are organizing a festival of standing animation, experimental, and live-action films, showcasing experiences of filmmakers and film lovers in islands around the globe. Joining us now is Film Festival Director Melisa Ramos and Executive Producer and Founder of Prime Latino Media. We call you what?
T.O. Louis.
T.O. Louis, and everybody knows him as T.O. Louis. We want to introduce him to our people here at Open. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and so November the 7th is going to be this film festival. Talk to us about what we can expect.
Well, so we created 21 Islands International Short Film Festival, which is this year going to be in February. So for us, for the theater, for Pregones to develop a film community and give the space to filmmakers, we decided to make a free monthly film screening, which is called Bronx Film Wednesdays. And our next event is on November 7th, 7 p.m. at Pregones Theater.
What kind of films are we going to be taking a look at?
So what's great about this film festival is they show, it's once a year, but the objective is to keep it alive all year round, every Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the month. And so the next one, November 7th, is devoted to one particular feature film and 3 shorts. And the feature film is from Cuba, and it was curated by Melisa. And why don't you share a little bit about the film and the name?
Yeah.
The feature film is Voices of the Sea. It is a documentary that is currently it's featured on POV in PBS. It's the story of a fisherman in Cuba and his family, and the decision of leaving or staying in Cuba or not in this family. It is, I think it's very poetic in the way it's narrated, and very touching story. We can see there from how people live in the village, from the Cubans taking a boat trying to get to Florida. In this film, like, there's footage.
And what's great about this feature film is, you know, when we think of Cuba, we're thinking the 1950s cars, we're thinking Havana, and this takes place in really Oshkosh, Cuba, a fishing village that really no one cares about on the island or outside of the island, and how you see people struggling in life, and a big, you know, the question about immigration that's happening all over the world, but especially in Cuba, is do I stay or do I go? And when a community sees so many people leaving, and what keeps those that remain behind? So she invited me to partner as Prime Latino Media, where we're the largest network from the East Coast to the Caribbean, devoted to Latino, independent Latino multimedia makers, actors, and musicians in English and Spanish. And plus, I'm from the Bronx. And so it's an ideal partnership, you know, to bring it to the Bronx, because yes, the Bronx can sustain wonderful arts and culture from around the world. And here at the Pregones, which is a wonderful theater not far from Hostos Community College, and it's a perfect relationship, and we couldn't be happier to partner.
Yeah, we talk about arts and entertainment. Obviously, the Bronx is big and full of arts. You come out to this particular event, I want you to know you're going to get the opportunity to see, and now correct me, 3 short films, right?
3
Yes.
short films, a feature, and it's free.
Can you
It's
beat
free.
that? No, you can't. There you see the information that's coming to you right there on the screen, letting you know about Bronx Film Wednesdays as well, and people have the opportunity to partake. How long did it take you to do this?
Well, currently, the film festival has received over 1,400 short films. So it takes me a while to pick and then curate. I do a lot of research to find these films. This event, we will have a film from an Italian director called Irregulars, and it's a documentary of the story of a Syrian refugee, and from his journey to Syria to Africa. And it's a beautiful film. It's a multi-awarded film. I go a lot through the media, through YouTube, through Google, to find things that are different, things that we don't find in mainstream, and that need a space and need to be exposed
Well, I want to tell you about the space and the place. It's Pregones Theater. I want to let you know, come on out. It's Wednesday, November the 7th at 7 p.m. And there you will be able to see and be able to hear and get a little bit of arts, culture, and hopefully walk away with a little bit of a different perspective. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank
we wish
you.
you best on November the 7th.
Thank you.
All right, good to have you.
Thank you.
Good to have you. All right, listen, taking a quick break. We got more Open coming up right after this.